Well, cue up the summertime fun with this incredible Today Special from Jambu. Thank you for being with us. Thanks for staying up a little late. If you're on the East Coast, I know you might just be tuning in to see what's up. Well, we have a star, we have a hit on our hands with this one, the Alyssa. It's like the perfect wedge. It's under $50, which is amazing, and it's designed so beautifully. As you can see, it gives you beautiful foot coverage. It gives you just enough of a peekaboo effect. I mean, it's breathable, it's so comfortable. Let me go through the details of the colors, and then we'll break it down and show you the details of the design. So there's that the black that you just saw. It's the only one without any shimmer at all. This is the soft denim blue. It's like a powdery blue. It has subtle shimmer, just enough to make it special, not too much to make it look inappropriate or like you're going to hit the clubs.
Clubbing it. Could we still do that? I feel like we should do it now.
We should. Back in the good old days. There are two colors that are exclusive to HSN and only here. These are the two. The sage, so pretty. It is also the most limited at this point. Look at that heel inset. So cool the way it's been just architecturally designed. Now this is about 2 3/4 of an inch in the heel height, but with this little platform, it offsets, so there's not a lot of pitch. It doesn't give you a lot of weight into the balls of your feet. It gives you just a nice, even distribution. Beautiful traction on the outside, very lightweight, like 15.5 ounces for the pair. This is the other exclusive color, and it might be my favorite.
Oh,
this is the
it's
rose.
so pretty.
It is so pretty. It's just a very soft, pretty, mauvey, blushy pink. It is available for you in all sizes at this point. The other one is the gray, and this is the one I'm wearing with my Christian Siriano wide leg jumpsuit coming up on Thursday. This is the #1 bestseller. Isn't it perfect? It's like a pewter, a silver, just enough shimmer.
It's a
By
neutral.
the way, yeah, a great neutral. Hook and loop closure on the back. So you've got the ability to just make that fit and comfort your foot in every way possible. So then we're gonna get into the details of what the designers, or AKA the architects of this brand, have come up with to give us perfect foot coverage.
Yeah, I've been with Jambu now for almost 2 years. I had Jambu before I ever became part of the team.
No kidding.
Loved the shoes. You know, it was a time where I finally decided I need my feet to feel good. I'm tired of the feet hurting, just to go for style. Jambu brought the two together, brought comfort, style, and fashion all in one, and the Alyssa delivers on every single level. When you're looking at this, you can see that this is gonna be fashionable. It's gonna have the comfort with the wide bands that we've crisscrossed. We'll tell you why that is so important, but I want you to know all of the memory foam that you know with Jambu, it is there. We want the feminine heeled sandal back. We're ready to dress for the summer. We're ready to wear this with shorts and capris and dresses, go to weddings, go to summer parties, go to barbecues, and that's what the Alyssa's gonna do. So we'll take you through all the great features on this so that you can see why the Alyssa is such a big deal. It's a big deal because we launched it early, nationwide. We did a test market. The reviews that came back,
I love this part,
were fabulous. Everybody said, where has this shoe been? I want those wider straps. I want our brand new 3D engineered fabric with the shimmer detail. I want it to have a little sense of sparkle. I want that comfort so it wicks moisture away but feels good as it wraps around my foot. And you've got that now. With the hook and loop closure in the back, you custom fit it day in and day out as our foot changes. Never stays the same, but that hook and loop closure is gonna make sure that we get the custom fit. All the stitching is color coordinated around the whole shoe. The heel is 2 3/4 of an inch, but the front is 1/2 inch, so that that pitch, as Callie said, is not throwing your foot forward, so all of the weight of your body is on the ball of your foot. We felt that before. We want to avoid that. So the way the shoe is engineered is to make sure that you've got that height, but you're not throwing yourself forward, so the pitch is only slight in the Alyssa. That's why it feels so good. Let's talk those straps. The straps are wider straps because as you look at this, where the little toe is, look at how wide it is, look at our model. If you have a wonky little toe that the smaller straps on a shoe always get caught in, or it's hanging over the side, or it's uncomfortable, we built this strap in wider to encompass that area of the foot that sometimes can hit a problem with a sandal. Turn it around to the other side, because this is the side where there may be a bunion. And you're saying, I need that covered. I don't want a small strap digging in or crossing over that area. I want the softer fabric that has a little bit of give, but yet stable to hold my foot in place. And when you look at it in this direction, the way it crisscrosses, it's not coming up so high that it's constantly digging in to the top of your ankle. We built it down farther so that as you're walking, you've got that movement and that give. So every single part, including the insets on the side, this is the strike zone on a shoe. Look at the surface area that's bigger there where you're putting your body pressure on. We give you that wider area so it disperses the weight and the pressure on your foot. So the Alyssa, every single point, including the value that we did today,
unbelievable value. I mean, if a pair, even one pair, is here tomorrow, it'll be $69. So this is a phenomenal one day only special, one day at under $50. The other thing we have to really spend some time talking about, because it's well deserved, is the APMA seal of acceptance. Not every brand gets that. It's not something that you can pay to have. It has to be earned, and Jambu in general has been very favored by the APMA. This specific style is also like really a standout.
Think about this for a moment. A heeled sandal, even though this is a wedge, we will still call it a heeled sandal. How many heeled sandals do you know foot doctors think are a good thing? I mean, really. I mean, there's a lot of foot doctors that will say, hey, lay off of the high heels, ladies, right? This is something where they looked at it and said, because of the memory foam, because of that wider strike zone, because it isn't a heavily pitched shoe, it is actually good for your feet. This rose and this is just for you. When I said we did an early nationwide launch to test the shoe because we felt it was so on the mark, these are the two colors that we saved just for HSN customers, just for our Jambu fans. These, once they're gone, they're gone. You can't find them anywhere. There's nowhere else but here.
And by the way, everything. The Sage is not only exclusive, it is the most limited out of all 5 colors. So if that is the color that you're kind of eyeing tonight, get it home.
Can I step out here? Because I've got the Sage on.
30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. I said it before, you won't need 10 minutes to go, oh, wow, these are really awesome. Yeah, so this is an interesting point, too. I'm a size 9. Laura is a size 11.
They don't look any different. You couldn't tell one from the other. That's because of the architect, the way they put the shoe together. And you notice that as you're walking, see how it's designed to go along with as you're walking from heel through to toe? That's why it feels so good. It's got the natural motion of the foot, and you can still see the sparkle that's coming through. So even on that gray, and please, I just want to do a little recommendation. By the way, the black is the only one that doesn't have shimmer. We needed a classic. Those of you that say, hey, I love the idea of the shimmer, but I need one that's gonna be classic for business settings, for evenings out, whatever that may be. But the idea behind this, everyone, is if you love one shoe, if you're gonna get the black, pick up another color. If you're gonna get the gray because you believe the gray is gonna go with everything in your wardrobe, pick up the rose so that you have that other color to go back to. Now, what I find so interesting, if we could get a full shot of Donna for just a moment, I want to point this out. Besides her pink shirt, there really isn't any pink in the pants. However, that shoe goes fabulous.
It's a really cool neutral, I think. It's a very, one of my favorite colors this season.
You called it a neutral. before. You said that rose, I think, is a neutral. That proves the point. That you've got something that's colorful, you put on the rose, and it's like a chameleon. It automatically goes along with it.
And all of our girls, I mean, look at Annette, a little bit more business-like, very, very sophisticated. Of course, Ingrid in the most fabulous, fun little summer sundress. We had Cara out last hour with some short, like casual little denim shorts.
Right.
The sandal worked great with every single look that our girls have come out showing us. And if you love any of these looks, keep in mind all of the fashions that we're all wearing are available on hsn.com. So you definitely want to peruse our website, especially the style shop. It's kind of categorized between all the different, from dresses to shorts to summertime to swimwear and all of the fun things for summer. But it is going to be that one, I think, the one go-to.
Yeah.
The all-event sandal of the season is probably right here. You've got a wedding on Friday.
I do, my dear friend.
You're gonna wear this sandal.
On Friday, I have the black available. In fact, I brought 20 pairs of shoes with me in my luggage. So if anyone opened it up, they'd be like, there's just shoes. Where are the clothes?
What is up with this woman?
What is up with it? Really, 20 pairs of shoes. Come on, lady. But yeah, I've got a wedding on Friday. My dear friend is getting married. We've been gearing up for this since the beginning of the year. We're really excited for them. The black I'll be wearing with my dress for the night. And you know what I said to Kelly? I said, look, no matter how comfortable a pair of shoes is, let's be realistic. At a wedding, at the end of the night, you take your shoes off. Guess what? With the Velcro closure in the back, the shoes come off very easy so that you can dance the night away. And at the end of the night, and they come back on.
While you're dancing the night away and while you're doing what you're doing. I mean, living your life. I mean, that's part of the DNA of Jambu as a brand is let's get out there. Let's live our life. Let's have fun, whether it's an adventure in nature or an adventure at a great summertime wedding. The whole brand is really geared towards the active lifestyle that a lot of us want. But if you've been kind of preventing yourself from doing that because you don't have the right shoes, I get it. There's been, myself, and I'll say it again, I'm gonna be gone for a few weeks dealing with my foot. I've been putting off this surgery for over a year, so I'm finally gonna tend to it coming up on Friday, so I'll be gone for about 5 weeks. But I will say this, and all these cute little looks on your dear friend from Jambu.
Yes.
You know, it's whether it's a casual day, or it's a fun day at the office, or it's a night out on the town, treat your feet the way they want to be treated. That's with respect and kindness.
But I think this summer is different, right? This is the summer where we're breaking out, finally. We're back to normal, our lives are back to normal. And instead of being in our sweats and our comfort things, we're looking for something still comfortable, but we're looking for something that has that healed, fun feel.
Yeah.
We're going back to those barbecues in the backyard at a friend's house, and we're going to, gatherings and, all those areas where you say, I want to be able to have that sandal on. I want to have the heel. I want the femininity back, but I'm not willing to sacrifice comfort. That's why you come to Jambu. That's why you rely on us and our team of designers. As I said, from the very beginning, Jambu was founded 13 years ago, a family-owned business out of New York. And the whole structure, the statement, the modus of operandi, the way that they function is about being able to bring you fashion, function, and good fit. And that's why we took those wider straps. Everybody is loving these wider straps. I just want to make the point that even though there's some give, you don't want too much give.
It's it's like a sweet spot because it keeps, I said last hour, it kind of makes your foot feel like it's being hugged.
It's hugged, yes, thank you.
It's just the right amount of stretch. Just a little bit, maybe a little mechanical. Because some summertime sandals can be really stretchy. That's just a whole different category.
You're gonna slip off the side.
Yeah.
I mean, it can be kind of dangerous to have that. You want it to hug, like you said. It will wick moisture away. It will keep your foot nice and cool, but you want a little bit of give, but there's that fine line. That's why we go back to our engineers that look at that fabric. This fabric was launched in the spring. It's our 3D engineered shimmer fabric. There is the Camilla, I think that's gonna come up in this hour.
Yeah.
She was the very first one that we introduced with the shimmer fabric. You'll see it in a little bit. It has been taken a lot of our Jambu fans by storm because they want a little of that hint of shimmer, but they don't want it to be over the top. pop. They wanna know that no matter where they're gonna wear it, it's gonna be appropriate. So the love for the shimmer fabric is huge. I think it's gonna be a mainstay within the brand because you've responded so well to it. And we love that you're loving the Alyssa today.
In fact, there was another style, it was called the North Star.
Yes.
Many of you may own it. I know many of you do because it was one of our most popular from last season, I wanna say. This is a spin off of that. So if you found that to be a very, pretty shoe or a sandal, a comfortable, this is like the new update.
Yeah.
So thank you so much. You can see how popular these are, almost 3,500 at this point. Most of you, the most popular is the gray shimmer. So if you want the gray shimmer, knowing it's well in the lead, I say that just giving you full word of warning that as the day goes along, I cannot guarantee that it'll be here tomorrow night if you get home from work, but it is here now. It is here for you to get into your basket and get it delivered on as little as, $16, 66 cents on your choice of card. If you have an HSN card, it's $12.50. So you pay a little, you get the product, you've got a month to wear it and then decide. I know you're gonna fall in love with it. In fact, so many others have. Let's read a couple reviews from those who have had a test run, because you did release this nationwide before today, but not with the 2 exclusive colors. This one's from Shar. Let's look at this. I haven't bought heels in years. I have a special wedding this summer and was looking for something a little dressier. These are perfect. I have wide feet and ample, is that an ample, I don't know what that amp means, but the stretchy pattern upper is gorgeous. The bed is so comfortable. And amp again, is relatively flat so my toes aren't at a weird angle. My ankles feel stable in them. So far, so good. I would buy them again. Love hearing that. Thank you for that, Shar. And there's others you're welcome to take a look at and read on hsn.com. Keeping in mind, this is one day only at this price. After today, it'll be $69. Here's one more from Juani. This was the one, all in caps. I have wider feet, a bunion, and rarely wear heels anymore, but needed nice ones for a wedding. The 9 was perfect, and shoes are extremely comfortable. The mesh upper fabric made the fit forgiving and not chafing, and the footbed added noticeable comfort. Tried on a dozen others before buying these. Love them.
What
Love
a compliment.
What a great compliment.
Yeah, and you know what? This was the one. You knew when you put it on, after trying on so many, you knew you had found the one that was gonna give you comfort, that was gonna have the good feel, that made you feel that feminine lift, that you've got that heel back on, but it doesn't feel like a heel. One thing I wanna share with everybody, when Kelly and I are here, or I'm here with any one of the other hosts, we actually stand in about a 2x2 area on a hard concrete floor.
They look like wood, but it's concrete.
It's concrete. What a lot of people don't know is a TV studio is big, really a big warehouse is what it is, you know? When we stand in this area for hours on end, I thought about this. I thought, my feet don't hurt. I'm not doing the wiggle dance because we're standing in this 2x2 spot and not moving around. The models are standing there and not moving around. It's because we've got the comfort built in.
And in addition to that, prior to a show, the miles that we can put on. I'm not kidding. This is a huge facility. I mean, this campus is ginormous. So from where I come in to work to where we do our broadcasts and everything that we do in between, we do put on miles.
Me too.
And tonight was no exception. My feet are so happy. And I'm getting ready for that foot surgery. So I'm like, my feet are more sensitive now than they usually are. So I'm
Thanks for entrusting us with your feet.
I'm telling you the truth. They are super comfortable. I have a little breaking news of a bunion starting to show up on my other foot. So one day I'll take care of that. But it covers it. The strap covers it.
And we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about why we designed, our architects of footwear designed this in a certain way. Notice how wide the straps are. And I love that Callie, and I'm gonna use this, hugs the foot. This wide strap is so important, everyone, because look on the model where it covers. It covers that little toe, it covers the toe next to it, so they're not hanging off the end. That a thin strap is not digging in and then pushing that toe off to the side. This was really smartly done. Then the other side, we're just talking about that bunion. If you have that side of your foot by the big toe that you say, boy, I really need great coverage there, and I don't want a thin strap to dig into that area, we did that wider strap. And then The crisscross, you wouldn't think that this was a big deal. It is, because you need to have enough room that it's not digging in
into your ankle.
You don't want that as you're walking. You've got to have that drop down far enough so that you've got that extra room. So even the straps were designed in such a way to provide comfort, to provide coverage, so that you're not wrangling your feet as you're trying to walk. You don't want to have to keep reaching down and moving a strap over. And so that is why the Alyssa is put in such a great, great look for you. And then the insets on the side to add into that fashion, to carry the look, to be able to have that bigger, fuller sole here so that you do have something that really grips at the bottom and feels good, and that pitch isn't so strong that you're throwing your body weight forward.
This is just one of those, there's such an easy readiness to this being that sandal that you're gonna be like, I'm gonna wear that sandal with everything.
Yeah.
You know, it just kind of really cross-category makes it work. Business look.
Yes.
On the town look. I mean,
this is our team member Yetzeli in New York. Lots of elevators in New York to take, but you're noticing all the different ways to make this work. Just trousers. We all have just trousers. Going, maybe that's to Sunday Mass. Maybe that's going out for brunch on Sunday, and the Alyssa works. Here's a business look. You've got meetings to go to. Wait a minute. Did you just have maybe a daughter that graduated from college and she's going to be going out into the business world for the first time? This is her sandal now to take her out into the business world.
I want you to see the colors, because this is your time to do the right thing and get the color you want most. That's the beauty of watching us launch a new day, because we are here live, and I know you are with us live too, so thank you. The only one that has no shimmer at all, just a beautiful matte black detailing on the upper knit, is the black. Just black at its finest.
Classic.
Absolutely. The shimmery colors are the rest of them. Now, the two that are only here and will be here for a limited amount of time today are these two. The rose shimmer is exclusive. The sage shimmer is exclusive and very much the most limited. So right now, knowing we have sizes 6 through 12, half sizes included, and then both medium and wide widths, something to think about. This one is so pretty. I just think the blue, it's like a powdery, beautiful chambray. There's something so soft and easy about it. This one is beautiful, and again, all sizes available here. The #1 spot goes to the gray, the silver, the pewter shimmer, however you want to call it. It's really fabulous.
It's the neutral. It's going to go with any single color that you have in your wardrobe. So please let me recommend either picking up on the gray or picking up on the black, and then getting a color. Because for many of you, you're gonna get these home, I feel like you are, you're gonna put your foot in there and go, oh my gosh, now I know what the gals were talking about. They feel so good. You're gonna think to yourself, I wish I could go back and get another pair. Remember to look at the sage and the rose very closely. Those are exclusive. There is no other outlet in the entire country that has sage or rose.
Gorgeous on you, Ingrid. Look at that shimmer. It just really, in this light,
doesn't stand out.
Isn't it? Yeah.
And look at how pretty and gorgeous that is. That's why you want to look at that sage. You want to look at the rose and think, you know, here's something interesting. And Ingrid, see if you agree with us on this. The sage is the right tone that it almost becomes like a taupey neutral.
It really is gorgeous.
Because you know how taupe can sometimes lean to a green shade? Have you seen that before?
I know what you mean, yeah.
So when I look at that sage, I'm thinking, wow, you could really wear it with any one of the outfits that the gals have out here. So look closely at the sage, look closely at the rose. Think of the miles that you're gonna be able to put on, and always go back to this when you wanna have a heeled sandal. Now it is a wedge, but we call it a heeled sandal. There are only so many we have available for the day.
Oh, yes, there are. And look at this, we're at like 4,000.
Yes.
This is the second airing, and I cannot wait for you to experience the comfort.
Here's the sparkle.
I mean, obviously the style speaks for itself, because it's so pretty on the foot. Gives you the perfect amount of foot coverage.
Do you know what happened? You know when we held our shoes up side by side, you're a 9, I'm an 11. Do you know why they didn't look that different in sizing?
Tell me.
How wide the band is, and then the cross.
Oh,
so it's cutting the foot, really, it's cutting across the foot. So it's not allowing that length to stand out. You're seeing the cross of the fabric, which makes the difference.
Isn't this just it's just the best. I'm so excited that you love it. I knew you would. I wanted to give you one more look at the insole because this is all memory foam. It is so cushy and padded. From the heel down through the toe, this is part of the reason why the APMA said, yep,
yeah,
we accept this. And even though it's a heel,
right,
they said, yeah, this is giving your foot the proper support that it needs to be healthy.
And just so you know the process, once again, we always say you can't buy a seal of approval. You have to submit. You have to submit into, and they will look at it all. They'll look at the memory foam that we've put in, so you've got the great cushion. You've got a little bit of that light arch support that you see there. They'll look at the outsole. That's why this, what they call a strike zone. Look at how wide that is. That's for the stability of the foot. That's to give you the traction that you need. And so instead of it being a tiny little slim heel, that's a great surface area there. So they look at all of that, and then the way the foot fits in around those straps, that's why it got awarded. A seal that says these are good for your feet. They're good how your feet feel, how you're gonna walk through the day, how sharp it's going to be. It is your go-to heeled sandal, whether it's gonna be in the sage. Can we look at the black for just a moment?
Yes, please.
Because since the black is the only one that does not have the shimmer that we wanted to keep that classic look to it, think about how much black you have in your wardrobe. For a lot of us, we have a lot of black in our wardrobe. It becomes a uniform for us. Black slacks, black tops, black jacket. This may be the one that you say, you know what, I know I'm gonna get a lot of use out of it because I do have that much in my wardrobe.
Well, they're all extremely popular. Number one in the lead is the silver gray. The black is amazing. The sage and the rose, don't forget, are only here, exclusive to us at HSN. Sage is the most limited. The soft powdery blue is actually so pretty. I don't know which one you want. If you want to get two and then just keep one, that's fine.
How do you decide?
I know, that's the hardest part of midnight. But we are highly recommending you get at least one.